A very good afternoon and welcome to the Sri Lanka Football Federation Champions League. And we're just about to commence the match between Crystal Palace FC and Matara City Club. And just to run you through the lineups of the two teams, for Crystal Palace FC on field, it's Isaac Aba, Brian Weerapur, Michael Akwe, Mohammad Inam, Mohammad Shemak, the captain, Mohammad Ilsham, Hemant Bandaragoda, Mohammad Riflan, Godwin Amesau, Sinasara Aksar, and finally Dushantan rounding up the 11 players. And for Matara City Club, it is Mohammad Ruman, Andres Nana, Nimna Kachirat, Madhuka Shehan, Isaac Adevu, Ravindu Samira, Mohammad Nafil, Aful Yusuf, Arvin Kaushika, Rashika Sampath, the captain, and Nadil De Silva. And Crystal Palace FC did do a very good job in the qualifying rounds for the Super 8, but unfortunately didn't make the cut. They just finished below the qualifying four in their group, and they'll be hoping to make amends in this match against Matara City Club. Matara City Club having an under par performance in the first 6 matches of this Champions League. Crystal Palace did manage to get 2 wins in the group stages, but fortunately that was not enough. At the moment, we're just waiting for the toss and the formalities to go by. We'll be hoping for an exciting 90 minutes, as we've seen great football across the past couple of weeks, especially yesterday as well. The Super 8 round did commence. A couple of great matches. And also the officials for this match, the referee Taranga Pushpakuma and the 2 assistant referees Kriya Padipan and R.A. Ratnayaka, and the 4th official M.U. Kumara. So they'll definitely be looking for a clean match. Even though these are the relegation matches, these teams that are fighting for a spot to not get relegated, it's still great football that has been displayed so far across these past couple of weeks, and these two teams will look to carry some momentum heading towards the end of this Champions League. Just about to commence the first week matches for this relegation battle, and it's between Crystal Palace FC and Matara City Club at the Kalania Football Complex. Rather humid and hot conditions, so both teams will be looking to gain possession and control initially. Yesterday's evening matches at the Racecourse International Stadium definitely were fast-paced, especially between Police and Serendip FC, which I commentated as well, and it was definitely an interesting match, as the whole match across the 90 minutes was very fast-paced and exciting. So, but these two teams will look to gain some sort of control and strike initially. The team that does get the first goal will be with an advantage, and we're just commencing. And at the moment, position with Matara City FC. Just a bit of hash between the two teams, trying to get some sort of control at the moment, but a risky pass at the back of the defense. And a lovely ball over the Matara City defense, and will it be the first goal for this team? Played across the box, but an easy collect there for Rashika Sampath, the captain of Matara City Club. Crystal Palace FC showing a bit of intent to get the first goal in. Like I mentioned earlier, the team that does get the first goal will definitely be in control. The moment, great run there by Matara City FC, and he'll definitely be looking to cut it back, but just not enough, and a great clearance there by the defense from Crystal Palace. A throw in for Matara City FC. Just a foul committed there, and possession back to Crystal Palace. And Crystal Palace number 10 taking the initiative to go forward in the attack. That's Brian. But Matara managing to contain it. Quick free kick taken, but Crystal Palace up for the task and doing a high pressure press. Definitely will be interesting to see how Matara will be able to cope with this press at the moment, but play is spread wide a bit. Both teams just hashing for position at the moment, the first couple of minutes. Once again, position turned over, and Crystal Palace will be back on the ball. From the back, they'll be looking to build up an attack. Referee Pushpa Kumar calling back play, and a quick free kick taken once again. Crystal Palace FC in the final third, and a lofted ball across the field to the winger. That is Shehan, who crosses it back to the middle of the box, and a volleyed shot there, but just wide. First sort of real intent shown by Crystal Palace. Definitely things heating up in the first couple of minutes, and Crystal Palace looking for that first goal. They'll definitely be looking to get a shot on target and trouble the goalkeeper, the captain Sampath from Matara City Club. Second blade crossfield, switching directions and looking for an opening pass. The moment Crystal Palace with possession, so they'll be looking to gain control. Once again, a loss in possession, and Matara back in looking for an attack. A hopeful pass, but position turned over once again. So a bit of turnover in position back and forth between the two teams, and so far no attacks coming to fruition. So definitely will be interesting to see if one team can get into the final third and get a shot on target. One of the players to look out for from Matara City Club is Afiful Yusuf. He will definitely be a live wire forward for them. Great recovery there. And he'll be looking to cross the ball into the box. And a great save there by the captain, Rashika Sampath, for Matara City Club. And that will be the first corner for Crystal Palace FC, and an opportunity from the dead ball to score a goal. The delivery is right. They'll be able to get up on the scoreboard, but at the moment, bit of a wide-ish cross, and Matara City looking to go on the counter attack, but Crystal Palace just doing enough to recover the ball. Dushantan just doing enough to win position back for Crystal Palace, and Bandaragoda dishes it out wide. It's again dinked over the defense, and a bit of an overcooked pass there, and just trickles over the goal line, does the ball, and it'll be a goal kick for Matara City. So bit of a back and forth endeavor in terms of both teams looking to gain some sort of control in this game. From that goal kick, a throw in for Matara City Club. Aduka Sheshan, not too sure what he was trying to do there. For an audacious pass there, but not working out in his favor. His teammates will be wondering what he was trying to do. But that just hands over position once again to Crystal Palace, and cornered there again, and another throw in. Like I mentioned, no team really getting a grasp of the situation and the match. Lovely 1-2 there by the Crystal Palace forwards, Aska and Dushantan, but unfortunately offside has been called. It's Crystal Palace who has looked to attack well in the final third, but unfortunate for that offside, not being able to get that desired goal. A lovely ball there by Matara City Club, but shouts for the foul there. Referee Pushpa Kumar says otherwise, and position back for Crystal Palace. Matara City's last match in week 7 was against St. Mary's SC, and it was a 1-all draw, so they definitely did play well in that match. And it'll be very interesting to see if they can bring that passion and energy to this all-important relegation match. Crystal Palace also did manage to finish their group stage on a high, winning 3-0 against Negombo Youth. So both teams having some sort of positive result, and they'll be looking to bring that back in. It's again somewhat of a decent ball into the box, but Crystal Palace goalkeeper Mohammad Riflan being able to collect that comfortably. Dushantan trying to get to that ball, but Nimnaga Chirat from Matara City Club strong in his defense. You've seen that so far in the first couple of minutes. We do have a player down from Crystal Palace FC. We'll have a pause in play. Hopefully it's not too serious of an injury. Seems to be in quite a lot of pain. It is a very important match for both teams as they will be looking for a win. They do not want to get relegated. I think that's Crystal Palace's number 7, Isaac Abba, seemed to be a bit of pain. But I think we're all ready and back to go if he seems to be okay. Seems to be in a bit of pain and just walking off the field. But we will resume play again. And a turnover in position in the final third. And will Matara City FC have a shot at goal? And very well blocked out there by Riflan for Crystal Palace FC. And first shot on target for Matara City Club. And definitely great shot, but straight at the goalkeeper. So Mohammad Riflan didn't have to move too much and managed to make that save. And the defense covering up very well to clear that ball. A bit of 1-2 between the midfielders in Matara City FC. So again, pass across the box, but not enough. And from the wing, it's again a audacious cross, but does not seem to find a way to get the shot off. Crystal Palace hanging around that final third. But the referee does call it back. Brian for Crystal Palace causing a bit of issues for the Matara City defense. A bit of a hopeful shot there, but that's going nowhere. And at the moment, both teams looking to gain some sort of control. Both teams getting a shot on target, but I think it was Matara City's attempt that was the better of the two, troubling Riflan earlier. Bandaragama and Shemak for Crystal Palace have been rock solid in the defense as well, ensuring that Matara City does not get a goal, but these two teams shuffling in terms of position, so they'll be looking for some sort of opportunity to break through. Free kick taken quickly, but position once again going back and forth, but Matara City ending up on the better side, and might be an opportunity for a goal. And great bit of defensive work there by Crystal Palace defense, and that might be a corner opportunity for Matara City. So opportunity for them to get a goal in, a good cross into the box. If it is whipped in, it will be a good opportunity for them to score. Chances like this should be created time and time again if you want to increase your chance for a goal, but bit of a low hanging cross, and easily cleared there by the Crystal Palace defender in the box. Had to get a bit of a higher hanging kick if he wants to get some airtime for the attackers there, something like that, but Shemak doing extremely well to rally his troops in the box, and Riflan cleaning up very well in predicting where that ball would go. Sampath there with bit of a high kick heading towards the middle of the ground, but I think a foul has been committed there. So a quick free kick for Matara City again. To a stop-start play situation here you had. So again an attempted kick over the defense of Crystal Palace, but it does fall in favor of Matara City, and another opportunity for them to score a goal. And great anticipation there by Mohammad Riflan for Crystal Palace FC. So he's been having a couple of saves to make in the past few minutes. Matara City doing well to trouble Mohammad Riflan here, and they'll be looking for a goal as they've had a couple of attempts at goal. Another corner for them, and they'll want to get this corner right and get the desired goal that they want. 20 minutes into the game, and both teams have had almost equal opportunities, but in the past minute or so, it's been Matara City right through who has troubled the Crystal Palace goal. It's again a bit of a low kick, but falls for the Matara City attacker. Bit of a rough challenge there, but referee Pushpa Kumara says play on. And counter-attack brewing up for Crystal Palace. Tough level-headed play here. Just distributing the ball very well, even though there was an opportunity to run through. Soon as I said that, bit of an bad pass there by Crystal Palace. Bit shaky in defense is Crystal Palace. They seem to be a bit overwhelmed with the situation at the moment. And another attacking opportunity for Matara City. Throw in taken and cleared very well there by the Crystal Palace defense. Dinked over the Crystal Palace defensive line, but they managed to hold on and get the tag off Matara City offside. So once again a restart from the goalkeeper, Mohammad Riflan. At the moment, it's been a bit of a stalemate situation. Both teams not being able to execute their attacks in the final third. It'll be very interesting to see which team manages to break this deadlock, as that will give them encouraging and be very motivating to see for them if they manage to get that goal heading into halftime, as that will change the team talk in the dressing room and how they approach the second half tactically as well. Once again, a high hanging kick there, deep into Matara City's half, but they managed to regain possession again. And a lovely pass there, and great work there by the forward to find that gap. And there might be an attacking opportunity here, but he does lose the ball in the decisive moment. And Crystal Palace recover very well and go on the counter attack. And a quick free kick taken there. And the vision was seen, but unfortunately the ball a bit too wide there for Matara City's attacker to reach. Again, a turnover in position and an opportunity for Matara City to get a shot on target or a goal. And an audacious shot there from deep, and fortunately that shot not getting on target. Quite a lot of power in that shot and elevation as well, but nowhere near the goal. But it's good to see some sort of intent shown by Matara City Club to get the first goal of this game. We have 25 minutes on the clock, so roughly about 20 minutes remaining. If there's additional time as well, will be a little bit more. Again, a great pass there, but just loses out the ball there on the touchline. Position back with Crystal Palace. Like I said, there's not been a clear team that has gained control of this game. Both teams have been going back and forth in attack and defense, which is lovely to see in the game of football, but I think one team will have to get some sort of control or grip in this game. At the moment, it's Crystal Palace FC who loses out on possession, and it's again Matara City quick on the attack, looking for an opportunity to get that shot off, and the shot is taken by a great save there by Mohammad Riflan. Mohammad Riflan has had a bit of work to do at the goal, so Matara City doing well to trouble him. He's had a good day in the office so far, blocking out those attempts by the forwards of Matara City. Crystal Palace on the counter attack. And direction of play changed very well. Doing very well to pick out that player, but unfortunately not being able to get that shot off there. Lovely bit of play there by Crystal Palace. But Matara City taking no time getting back onto the ball and looking for the attack. Oh, what a lovely shot there. Out of nowhere did that shot come. And Crystal Palace managing to find the first goal in this match. Not too sure, I think waiting for confirmation. But I think that was a goal. The keeper had no answer for that shot. There seems to be an injury from the goal scorer as well. Not too sure if we can get a replay on that, but it was just a nothing shot really from out of nowhere. Did he manage to take that shot, and it ended up in the back of the net. The defense or the goalie didn't know what to do. And finally, in the 27th minute, we have our first goal from Crystal Palace FC. They'll be happy, but hopefully the goal scorer is not injured and he'll be back running to play for them. And with that goal, we'll have a resumption in play. Matara City club will be looking to make amends from that goal, as Crystal Palace managed to break a deadlock, and an audacious shot there, but along the ground. And pretty easy stuff for Iflan to just collect it and dish it out back for Crystal Palace to build up on their attack. Aksar calling for the ball, but the ball is dished out into the middle, and a great run there from the forward there for Crystal Palace, but Sampath, the captain for Matara City, collecting that pretty easily. Great pressure there by Virap, and a great pass there, but unfortunately a bit overcooked. And it will not be enough for the boys from Crystal Palace to get their second goal. But you can see a new sort of light and energy from the boys in Crystal Palace as they look to pounce on this opportunity to get their second goal. Brian has been a live in the midfield and seems to have gotten a couple of apologies, I think that's Godwin. Seems to be a live in the midfield and getting a couple of turnovers and sure that his forwards have an opportunity to score, but a free kick for Crystal Palace. A high hanging kick there for them. Fortunately, nothing coming out of it, but a lovely turn there by Crystal Palace and a shot taken off, but shot does go wide. A goal scored earlier, giving Crystal Palace a wave of confidence, and they'll be looking to put more and more pressure on Matara City heading into the first half, as we have roughly about 12 to 13 minutes in this half. Throw in for Matara City. The ball goes out of play again. So another throw in will come in. They'll be looking to build on this attack and try to cut the deficit of this first one goal lead. Bit of a unwanted challenge there. And that earns a free kick for Matara City in a pretty dangerous spot. Even a chance to go for goal as well directly from the dead ball here. So will this be a chance, an opportunity that Matara City needed to draw back level in this game? And yes, an attempt at goal, but just a bit too high there. Definitely, if it was a bit lower, would have troubled Mohammad Riflan, but as well that ends well for Crystal Palace. Position will be back with them. They'll be looking to threaten Matara City's goal again. Lovely bit of work by Andrews Nana there for Matara City, and it's again position turned over. Crystal Palace looking to go on the attack, but a lovely vision there by Brian, and a rough challenge there by the defense of Matara City. Will we see the first yellow card of this game? I think referee Pushpa Kumar just saying that it's a foul. We might have a little bit of medical attention, but great vision there by Brian for Crystal Palace, sending the winger down the flank and looking for that cross into the box. With resumption of play, a great free kick there, and just the header skied over the goal. Again, an attacking opportunity for Matara City if running into the box, and a lovely bit of play there but Mohammad Riflan doing extremely well to block out that shot. A lovely run down there on the left flank, and a quick throw in taken once again. So a bit of exciting stuff here by Matara City. A lovely run down there in the flank, heading into the box, and a shot taken out quickly, but Mohammad Riflan up to the task and managing to block out that shot and also keep it in play. It will definitely be a boost of energy and a motivation for Matara City. The game is not done. We still have quite a good amount of minutes to play. Another half to come as well, as we're heading into the business end of this first half between Crystal Palace and Matara City. Lovely bit of work there by Chirat and managing to put pressure on the Crystal Palace player. Once again, it's Chirat who's putting pressure on those Crystal Palace players. Definitely his tall build is coming into good use. A quick throw in taken there. A lovely pass there. Through ball into the box to be able to get it across. Fortunately, not be the case. Matara City definitely showing a bit of life in their attacks. The final third execution is the problem here for them. They'll want to get a shot off there. They were the ones that took the initiative in getting a couple of shots on target, but it was that unexpected shot really from Crystal Palace FC's attacker that managed to catch the goalkeeper off guard as well and get that first much needed goal in this match. Pretty humid conditions here at the Kalania Football Complex. Not the easiest of conditions to play football under the Sri Lankan sun, but both teams not letting up and playing a couple of exciting few plays here in the first half of this match. The moment position with Crystal Palace FC, a lofted ball and a great bit of work there down the wing. And Dushant looking to take the ball forward. But so again, it's Chirat in the defense who seems to be all over the place in terms of defense and making the run down the wing as well. So again, a lovely pass there and into the box once again, but loses his balance a bit there. Trying to get that shot off on the run. Think if he just managed to get one more touch on that ball and pull it back, he would have been able to take it to his right foot and get the shot off. But a sigh of relief for the Crystal Palace defenders and Mohammad Riflan in goal. Think if that shot was taken, might have been a bit of a dicey situation for them. And again, an offside call there. There be an offside call, not too sure. Assistant referee's flag was raised. Might have been an actually referee Pushpa Kumar might have played advantage there. So it'll be a throw in for Matara City in a dangerous position, and the ball lofted into the box and a shot taken. Fortunately, that ball going over the crossbar. So it's again couple of exciting attempts here by Matara City, and they'll be looking to get a couple of shots more on target rather than getting these wide array of shots which have not brought any sort of fruits for them at the moment. Shehan dishing out the throw in, and great work there done by the young lad from Crystal Palace. It's again a throw in, and Shehan looking to throw it long. And the bounce not doing any good, and Crystal Palace defense managing to clear it, but falls kindly for Matara City. Bit of pushing and shoving there. And referee Pushpa Kumar awarding the free kick to Crystal Palace FC, and just having a word with the Matara City player who was showing a bit of frustration and discontent. But the decision still does stand. It will be a free kick for the Crystal Palace boys, and dished out wide. Bit of a 1-2 situation between the two players, and a bit of an hopeful attempt there by Isaac Abba. But Sampath managing to just get to the ball on time. But position back again with Crystal Palace. So seeing a bit of a phase where Crystal Palace is having majority of position. Again, a dink over the defensive line, and opportunity for Matara City, but the defense doing really well to get that ball turned over. And we're heading into the last few minutes of this first half. On our clock it does say 45 minutes, but the officials are just, I'm not too sure whether we'll have an additional couple of minutes or additional time in this half. Again, a bit of a rough challenge there, and a free kick awarded to Matara City. And almost an attempt or a situation at goal for Matara City, but referee Pushpa Kumar calls it back. And now it's Crystal Palace on the attack. Down the wing, that was Dushantan who dishes out the ball for and a cross goal. But Captain Sampath up to the task, managing to collect that ball. Dushantan to Amesau. An attempt on shot there, and almost a goal there. Definitely had Sampath worried. Definitely would have been a wonder of a goal if that managed to end up in the back of the net. A lovely attempt at goal there. Crystal Palace definitely looking for their second goal to give them that wave of confidence heading into the first half, as they would love to have 2 goals up their sleeve. It'll definitely give them a bit of comfort and relief, but it will not be the case. And yes, that is the end of the first half of this match between Crystal Palace FC and Matara City Club. An enthralling first half, I must say. Both teams not being able to gain some sort of control, as it was a back and forth situation. And Crystal Palace FC will be heading in to the changing rooms. They're happy out of the two. And with 1 goal up in the first half, they'll be very happy with their performance so far. And at halftime, it will be 1 goal to Crystal Palace, and we'll be heading for a short commercial break, and we'll be back with live action for the second half.
Champions League, ik had de gas mee. Hanguman kick me, Java in Narabene. Pagi tulane kidi tasde goal ek ganna isit sarasenne samarok venne saddeta denne. We are one game, one heart. One game, one heart, Champions League. This is where we start. Together we dream, together we fight. දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ අරඹන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League සටනයි අරඹන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජය ගන්නේ එක සීනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League where dreams take part Raise your flags, feel the art One game, one heart Champions League, forever we play. The spirit of football leads the way. හදවත් කික්වේ හදවත් කික්වේ පිටියේ ජයද ජලලදේ රැහසේ Champions League එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරමෙන්නේ පාදි දුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැමරොක් වෙන්නේ සද්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game One heart One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the light
Football புதுமொழியே இனங்கள் மதங்கள் கடந்திடுமே ஒன்றாய் இணைந்து பயணித்தொன்றாய் எல்லைகள் தாண்டிடுமோ The lights are shining, the crowd will roll This is the moment we waited for The passion's rising, the call is clear The Champions League is finally
One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the light
We play for love, pride and fame For every child who dreams a game No borders here, no fear, no end Just one dream that we defend மரங்கள் கேட்காகவே களத்தில் உறுதியாய் மின்னவும் நாமே நாமே Champions League வரவே உணர்வதற்கே தருமே
Cheer එකයි කැම්මක් දෙන්නේ කොල්ලො සෙට් එකම එක් වෙන්නේ ගෝල් එකට කික් එක දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ අරඹන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League සටනයි අරඹන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජය ගන්නේ එක සීනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League where dreams
Football Champions League. Powered by TV Supreme.
හදවත් කික්වේ පිටියේ ජයදජලලදේ රැහසේ චැම්පියන්ස් ලීග් එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරමෙන්නේ පාගිදුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැමරොක් වෙන්නේ සබ්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game One heart One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions
ஃபுட்பால்கள் புதுமொழியே இனங்கள் மதங்கள் கடந்திடுமே ஒன்றாய் இணைந்து பயணித்தொன்றாய் எல்லைகள் தாண்டிடுவோம். The lights are shining, the crowd will roll. This is the moment we waited for. The passion's rising, the call is clear. The Champions League is finally
One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the light
we play for love, pride and fame. For every child who dreams again. No borders here, no fear, no end. Just one dream that we defend. மரங்கள் கிக்காகவே களத்தில் உறுதியாய் மின்னவும் நாமே. நாமே சாம்பியன்ஸ் லீக் வரவே உணர்வதற்கே தருமே.
Cheer එකයි කැම්මක් දෙන්නේ කොල්ලො සෙට් එකම එක් වෙන්නේ ගෝල් එකට කික් එක දෙන්නේ Champions League මේ ඇරමෙන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League සටනයි ඇරමෙන්නේ පිපි දෙන්නේ ජයගන්නේ එක සීනට අපි යන්නේ One game, one heart Champions League where dreams take part Raise your flags, feel the art Football, one game, one heart Hey oh, one dream, one star Hey oh, one game, one heart Champions League, forever we play The spirit of football leads the way
Sri Lanka Football Champions League. Powered by TV Supreme.
හදවත් කික්වේ පිටියේ ජයදජලලදේ රැහසේ Champions League එක හද ගැස්මේ හැඟුමන් කික්වේ ජවයෙන් නැරමෙන්නේ පාගිදුලන්නේ විහිදී දසතේ ගෝල් එක ගන්නයි සිත් සැරසෙන්නේ සැම රොක් වෙන්නේ සද්දෙට දෙන්නේ We are one game One heart One game, one heart Champions League This is where we start Together we dream, together we fight We are the champions Under the
ഫുട്ബോളിന്റെ പുതുമൊഴിയേ ഇനങ്ങൾ മതങ്ങൾ കടന്നിടുമേ ഒന്നായി നിന്ന് പയണിത്തൊന്നായി എല്ലുകൾ താണ്ടിയിടുന്നു
The lights are shining, the crowd will roll This is the
But once again, definitely shows how dangerous Matara City are in the final third. Fortunately, not able to get that clinical finish and get them the goal. So far, Crystal Palace has been hanging on a fine thread here. The Islam dinking the ball over the defense, but Sampath up to the task and collecting it pretty comfortably. Once again, position turned over and Crystal Palace managing to get out of a tight spot. Good bit of calm and composed play here by the defense of Crystal Palace. Just managing to get out of a difficult situation as Matara City seems to be pressing very well. Sham losing position there, but again recovered back again. Isakaba on the ball and lovely turnaround there. Fortunately, the ball going over the line. It will be a throw in for Matara City. Lovely bit of passage of play there for Crystal Palace as they had the ball for a decent amount of time. But nothing coming out of it. The moment under pressure is Michael Akwai. Couple of foreign players in this Crystal Palace team. And there was an attempt on goal there and it did knock the crossbar once again. Goalkeeper Sampath not knowing what to do there. A great attempt on goal there by the Crystal Palace player. Almost went in. Just knocked the crossbar and goes back out. Matara City definitely lucky there to get away with that, but so far it seems to be Crystal Palace in the second half who has taken great initiative to get the second goal. If they do get that second goal, it'll definitely be a mountain of a hill to climb for Matara City FC. But at the moment, it's Matara City on the attack, and Michael Akwai doing extremely well to block that pass and get the ball back for Crystal Palace. And end-to-end attacks here by both teams, and it'll be a lovely ball there into the box, but unfortunately that will be offside called by referee Pushpa Kumar. So it does seem to be an all-out battle in attack here, and Crystal Palace definitely troubling the Matara City defense, and their captain Sampath in goal, as he did watch the ball sail over his head and knock that crossbar. Definitely would have been a lovely goal to see. Michael Akwai making a bit of a hash in that ball, and an opportunity for Matara City to get that first goal that they needed to draw level, but unfortunately not getting a good shot on target there. And Mohammad Riflan predicting the trajectory of that shot and managing to save that ball. And in that process, he might have picked up a bit of a knock there, so be a bit of a medical time for him. A lovely bit of football there by Matara City, breaking down the flank and crossing that ball well into the box and getting a shot off there. But Mohammad Riflan up to the task and making sure that he saves his team, as a goal there would have definitely drawn both teams level again, and it would have given Matara City an chance to take the lead as well. Both teams going all out on attack, like I mentioned earlier, holding nothing back. Fortunate there for the Matara. Apologies for Crystal Palace, and it will be a change in players for Matara City. It'll be Mohammad Nafil coming off, and it'll be Mohammad Miktas that will be coming in. It's the first real change or substitution in this match. And Mohammad Akwais taking that free kick in, and a deep kick in, but nothing coming off of it. And Matara City at the break. Their number 9 seems to have broken through. Will he get the shot off? And once again, Mohammad Riflan up to the task. That is Andres Nana for Matara City, who had a great run behind the defense. Once again, Mohammad Riflan in the thick of the action, making sure that he makes that all-important save for Crystal Palace. And I think the ball did hammer into his face, so a little bit of medical attention once again for him. 2 very important saves by Mohammad Riflan. So far it's been a great display of goalkeeping by him as well. But what a run there by Andrews Nana. Definitely picking up on that through ball behind the defense, and just a bit late on that shot as the ball was a bit far off of him. But some exciting stuff to see Matara City not backing down and trying to vie for that goal. As goal here definitely would put them back on the board. It will be 1-1 if that happens, and both teams will have an opportunity to vie for the win, because it's still 55 minutes on our clock, and it will definitely be interesting to see heading into the 90th minute which team will be ahead. At the moment, it's Crystal Palace who is leading 1-0. Mohammad Riflan needing a bit of prolonged medical attention, as he did take strong shot there to his body. Hopefully see a quick resumption in play, as both teams did seem to be fired up, going full throttle on attacks, and this stop in play will cool them down a bit, but hopefully to see an exciting couple of plays here as well. And the ball is crossed into the box, and Michael Akwais, not too sure that, yes, it was Michael Akwais who managed to get that ball cleared. And once again another corner for Matara City Club. They'll be hoping that a goal will come about from this situation. And a high hanging kick, and sailing over the box, and fortunately nothing coming off that corner, and Crystal Palace will breathe a sigh of relief as their goal was threatened. And a bit of a nothing shot there. The ball going very wide off the goal. So another goal kick Another goal kick coming up. Mohamed Riflan does not seem to be still fully comfortable. Definitely take a little bit of more time to recover. But at the moment, be a goal kick for Crystal Palace. Of a rough tussle there, and foul awarded by referee Pushpa Kumar to Matara City. So another attacking opportunity for Matara City. They've been having a couple of chances and they'll definitely want one to come off. And a run down the flank there, but referee Pushpa Kumar calls it back again. A bit of thinking there by the Matara City players, but referee Pushpa Kumar calling it back as the players were not ready. And a pretty decent pass from that free kick into the box, but just a bit far off for that tackle from Matara City to reach. So once again an attacking opportunity gone begging for Matara City. And once again, I think he tried to play it around the defense, but it just directly goes to Mohamed Riflan. And Matara City going all out, trying to find that goal that they need to draw level. But at the moment, nothing's working out for them. Deft touch there. And the substitute, Mikta, is trying to get that ball in, but nothing working. And throw in is for Matara City, and Isaac Adew calling for the ball, but does go once again in favor of Matara City, and Miktas, the substitute, trying to take that throw in quickly, but it's Nadil De Silva who will take a throw in, and position taken back by apologies, position still with Matara City, and the ball played across just outside the box. Unfortunately enough, the ball does fall for the Matara City player. Ball crossed into the box. High hanging kick there, but pretty easy work for Mohamed Riflan. Matara City not being able to find that inspiring couple of plays in that final third, as they seem to be failing to execute. So seems to be the problem for them so far. And if they do continue like this, it will be Crystal Palace with the victory, and an opportunity for Crystal Palace to score a goal. And that ball was put on a pretty decent platter for him. He just needed to place that ball just wide of Rashika Sampath. But unfortunately, not being able to execute. So a bit of an fortunate situation there. Crystal Palace could have gone to nil up in this game. Michael Acquez dishes it out, and ball is in the wing, and a lovely, actually good pace on that ball, but the direction was not right. Seems to be a new sort of energy in the Crystal Palace team after a array of attacks by Matara City. They seem to have gained a bit of control and composure, and making sure that they bring about their own attacks as well. Throw in by Ilsham. Again, Ilsham. Bit of a hopeful pass there by Godwin. Seems to be a good communication between Ilsham and Godwin in the midfield. Throw in for Matara City. Fortunately, that ball going out, and once again it will be a throw in for Crystal Palace. The tall lad Ilsham. Once again taking position, and definitely be interesting to see through this throw in whether they'll manage to bring about an attack and get a second goal. A deep throw in, but Matara City clearing that ball and looking to bring about a counter attack, and it'd be an opportunity for them. Mohammad Riflan coming off of his line and managing to collect that ball. Great pressure there by the attackers of Matara City, but Mohammad Riflan maintaining his composure and collecting that ball. Miktaf. Tough a wayward pass there by the Matara City player, and a hopeful attack gone begging again. So they'll definitely have to pick up the pace and look for an opportunity as we are heading into the 70th minute mark. Just roughly one quarter of this game to go. It will be very difficult for Matara City if they do not get that goal. And Crystal Palace will run away with the victory here. Once again intercepted there and taken quickly and crossed into the box, but Mohammad Riflan does very well once again to keep that ball out of his goal, and cleared away and quickly taken by Matara City. And it will be a corner. Quickly taken, Miktaf. Seems to be a bit of frustration there by the Matara City player. Corner was quickly taken. They do not seem to be happy with the decision called by the assistant referee and referee Pushpa Kumara. Hafif Al Yusuf and Miktaf showing their discontent in that situation. I think a quick corner there would have brought them some sort of benefit, but unfortunately play swing halted. Corner taken, and a shot has been taken, but it goes very wide, and unfortunately Matara City not being able to find that decisive shot on goal. Seem to be lacking in the final third, and that will bring about their downfall in this game. Crystal Palace also just hanging by a thread. There's clearly not been a dominant team in this match. Both teams have been going neck and neck at this point, and definitely be interesting to see which team ends out on top, as there's still a one goal difference here, so anything can happen in the game of football, as we have about 20 minutes of play. And another opportunity for Matara City, but Mohammad Riflan up to the task again. So bit of work to do in the past couple of minutes for Mohammad Riflan, but he's been very calm and composed. But down the flank is Crystal Palace FC, and a goal opportunity there, but Sampath managing to come up to the ball pretty quick off his feet and just clearing that ball in the nick of time. That was an opportunity for Crystal Palace to seal this game. Miktaf, a lovely turn there by him. And Matara City slowly but surely building on an attack, and dinked over by midfield, and unfortunately player being caught offside there. Just a bit of pause in play here. And the Matara City player goes down, shouting in agony. Definitely might have picked up an injury holding his knee or shin, unfortunately. Definitely seems to be in a great deal of pain, and referee Pushpa Kumara calling in the medics. Hopefully it's not a serious injury. And that's Nadil De Silva, who has gone down in pain. Hopefully it is not a serious injury or just a knock. Roughly about 70 plus minutes into this game between Crystal Palace and Matara City Club. And Crystal Palace just barely holding on to their lead, as Matara City has been constant in their attacks, but like I mentioned time and time again, not being able to find that effort in the final third. But a lovely ball there, and heading into the box is Matara City. Will he be able to pull that shot off? And once again, great bit of defensive work there by Crystal Palace. It was a lovely ball there. Unfortunately, not being able to execute it like we've seen time and time again. Miktaf looking for that ball and plays it crossfield. The ball is picked up on the far corner, and it'll be a cross into the box. Will this be the goal that Matara City need? But unfortunately, that ball not being able to be picked up, and it does go out. And it has been an awful lot of opportunities for Matara City, but they have not been able to execute it. We might see another couple of substitutions coming up, but I think it'll be for Crystal Palace. That is Ajit Kumar coming in for Hemant Bandaragoda. Roughly about 15 minutes to go in this game. Crystal Palace will be hopeful that they can hang on to this slender lead that they have of 1-0. Mathur City not being able to execute these final attacks, and that will definitely come back to hurt them. They will not be able to find that all decisive goal, and both teams will not want to head into a draw or a stalemate, so Crystal Palace will be doing all they can to hold on to this lead, and Matara City will be looking for that goal once again on the attack, but a wayward pass again, looking for that through ball, but definitely too much of power in there for the attackers to go behind the defense and get onto the ball. Mohammad Riflan will definitely take a bit of time on that ball, as he will want to run down that clock. Chirat on the ball, and it's again Matara City looking for that pass that will go over the defense line and get them that opportunity to score. So again Chirat on the ball, but I think the last touch was off of him. But no, referee Pushpa Kumara says it is Matara City's ball, and quick throw in taken, but still unsuccessful. And that ball is booted away by the Crystal Palace defender. It seems to be Crystal Palace will be looking to settle for this 1-goal lead and not give away a goal, but Matara City will not hold back. They'll definitely be looking for that goal. It seemed to be very mellow in that final third, and Crystal Palace once again turning over position, and ball does fall for Brian, and an attempt on goal there, but once again skied over. Ashika Sampath not doing anything there, as he did not need to make a save. Lofted ball over the defense again. Matara City have been looking for that ball, and every time they've been getting behind the defense, it has been called offside. So attackers will have to hold back just a second more if they do not want to get called offside. That clock is running down with almost 10 minutes remaining, so Crystal Palace will look to take their time and maintain a bit of control and position if they want to take a win in this match. Referee Pushpa Kumar calling in a foul there. Referee Pushpa Kumar signaling a change in the ball. I think their pressure was not right. And just another brief pause in play. It will be getting underway. The ball is again overcooked, and Crystal Palace regaining possession again. Matara City just have to get their tactics a bit right in attack. They've not been able to execute in the final third, and that has cost them dearly. But once again, Crystal Palace on the attack, and great piece of defensive work there at the back for Matara City. Wayward pass, but great recovery there by Dushantan. Ilsham. Again, Matara City on the attack down the flank. Cut back in, but Crystal Palace defense sharp, pouncing on that loose ball. And a corner for Matara City. Another attacking opportunity from the dead ball. So far, their corners have not been that great. And now is the ideal time heading into the last 10 minutes of this game. They'll want to pull off a goal, but it's again a wayward corner there. Matara City player getting a touch on it, but not bearing any fruits in that corner as well. So once again, an attacking opportunity gone begging for Matara City. And will it be curtains for them heading into the last 10 minutes? As it will be Crystal Palace's ball. Referee Pushpa Kumar calling foul there, and Matara City looking for that attack again. Lovely pass there, but Crystal Palace defender clearing it out. Matara City have been very quick on their throw-ins, and this one taking just a bit of time, and Crystal Palace defender on the ball pretty quickly and putting it away. But Miktaf doing really well to recover that ball. And it's again offside called for Matara City. So they've been definitely having problems in maintaining their attackers before that offside trap. So Crystal Palace will be very happy, especially their defenders, in maintaining that line and making sure that the Matara City attackers will be called offside. Ilsham with a bit of juggle there, but managing to recover the ball pretty well. Another attacking opportunity for Crystal Palace, crossed into the box, but Matara City managing to recover. But Ilsham on the ball again. Some changing play, dishing it out to the right hand side, and a shot on goal. And Crystal Palace attacker coming in collision with Sampath there. At a foul called in favor of Matara City, and once again they will look to go on the attack, heading in to the last couple of minutes of this game. Great pace shown here by the Matara City attacker, and he'll be looking to get it into the box, and that might be a shout for a penalty, but I think that challenge is not that bad, and referee Pushpa Kumara says play to carry on. Adil De Silva with a strong throw in, but just working out in his favor. And second throw in quick succession coming in for Matara City. And there will be an attempt to throw it into the box to get a shot on target. And, quickly taken, and Adil De Silva looking to cross the ball into the box. And Crystal Palace defender just doing right by controlling that ball and looking for the counter attack. Brian just kicking that ball a bit without control. Still a ball with Crystal Palace crossed into the box. But Sampath managing to collect that pretty easily and looking for a quick opportunity to build a counter attack. These are the last 5 minutes of this game, and Matara City have to look for that goal. And we'll have another substitution for Crystal Palace. Isaac Abba will be coming out, and the player in will be Mohammad Sajid. Brian dishes it out to the wing. And looking to get the ball into the box. Tough trying to get a 1-2 situation, but the Matara City defender just managing to get that ball, but hit straight to the Crystal Palace player once again. Bit of a late challenge there. And just giving opportunities for Crystal Palace to run down this clock. Matara City not doing themselves any favors. At least need a goal to draw level in this match, but just 2 to 3 minutes on the clock. It will be very difficult for them. The moment Crystal Palace ball into the box, will it be an opportunity for goal? Godwin. Godwin again trying to intercept that ball, but quickly taken by Yusuf. And another attacking opportunity present itself for Matara City. This might be one of their last chances to get a goal in for them. Miktas on the ball for this all-important free kick. They only have just roughly 2 to 3 minutes in this game to draw level. Bit of a low kick there, but Crystal Palace defender managing to clear it pretty easily, and bit of a hash there by the Matara City player and giving an opportunity for a counter attack, but very well defended at the back there. But everything going in favor of Crystal Palace at the moment, as time is on their side. They will take their own cool time. I think they just need to maintain position now without taking any risks. That does not mean that they should not attack. And Ball is booted away by the Matara City defender, and it is now another attacking opportunity, but the ball just a wayward pass once again. Not what you want to see when you just have roughly a minute or two in this match, and Mohammad Riflan will take his own cool time in running down the clock. I think the Matara City players notice that and are moving up, but might be a little too late for them. So we're heading into the last minute of this match. Well, of course, there might be added extra time as well. So we'll have to see whether that still will be enough for the Matara City team. Chirat on the ball. Again, dished out wide and offside called again. Matara City seems to be having big problems with their forwards breaching the offside line quite a lot. And definitely will be concerning for them. And just at the 90th minute mark, and yes, we can see 5 minutes of added time signaled by the officials. So it will be 5 minutes of play. Five minutes is all Matara City has to get that decisive goal. Anything can happen in the game of football, and it will be very important to see whether they can get that goal. Not too sure whether it's a foul in favor of Matara City or Crystal Palace. Actually, it is Crystal Palace's ball. It's again time in favor of Crystal Palace. So we're heading in to the business end of this match. Of a careless attempt there in defense. Might be an opportunity for Matara City to get a goal. Brian running into that ball with earnest energy, and a lovely ball there into the box. And will this be the second goal for Crystal Palace? But unfortunately, missed opportunity again, and might be a breakthrough for Matara City. But that ball not going anywhere, and the defender just booting it away. About 2.5 to 3 minutes gone in this added time of 5 minutes, and Matara City attacks going nowhere at the moment. Crystal Palace will still be holding on to their breaths because anything can happen in football, but once again, Matara City losing out on possession, and Crystal Palace looking to go on the counter-attack. If they do manage to score the second goal, it will be game over. And Sampath coming off of his line to get that ball off the attacker. And position back with Matara City at the moment. Mohammad Riflan high hanging goal kick by him. And position going back and forth between the two teams, but it's Matara City on the ball, but a lovely interception there. And booted away once again. And it's Bandara on the ball for Crystal Palace. Quick throw in taken. Might be the last opportunity for Matara City to get a goal in. Referee Pushpa Kumar calls playback and signals a foul in favor of Crystal Palace, if I'm not mistaken. Will this be the final play? We'll have to wait and see. So you only had 5 minutes on the clock for extra time. And Sampath kicking the ball high, hoping, a hopeful kick actually. And Matara City just trying to pull out all the stops to get that goal. At this point, all players should be up front. Nimnaga Chirat off the flank, and the ball is crossed into the box. And that is a missed opportunity in the last minute. That would have been one of the most exciting things that we've seen so far in this match. There would have been a goal opportunity. And Matara City FC definitely, apologies, Matara City Club, definitely that was the only opportunity they had on goal, as Mohammad Riflan has been a rock solid goalkeeper but missed out. And play will continue. And yes, that was the final chance. And referee Pushpa Kumara blows the whistle, and we have come to the end of this match between Crystal Palace and Matara City Club. It does end in a 1-0 situation in favor of Crystal Palace FC. Definitely no team dominating this game, and both teams going back and forth in attacks. And I think Matara City did have stronger attacks, but their final third execution was not great at all. And that shot that took Rashika Sampath by surprise is what gives the victory to Crystal Palace. And they'll be happy with this victory in this relegation battle in the Sri Lankan Football Champions League. Matara City, unfortunately, not turning up in this all-important match for them. And referee Pushpa Kumar also doing an amazing job in maintaining a high intensity match like this, as there were a couple of frustrations shown by the players with some cause, but I think he's done amazing to maintain a fair game. And it will be Crystal Palace who has taken the victory against Matara City Club. And they'll be definitely satisfied with their performance. But it was definitely Godwin and Dushantan who was very, very active on the pitch. And with that, it will be 1-0 in favor of Crystal Palace for the Sri Lanka Football Champions League match. And thank you all for joining us on this live telecast, and we'll definitely bring you more action for the future matches in the coming few days.